Hi everyone, so another day, another trading video, all that good stuff. I hope you're having a good one so far. So before we do get into the trading stuff, of course, 250 subscribers, going to give away this Sky Blue Interstellar to one of you lucky winners. Now, I do say on every video, if anyone is subscribing, turning notifications on, leaving likes on the video, and of course a comment with their ID, only the once, then of course you'll be entered, and of course you'll get a chance to win this. Now I'll do a random number generator, and one of you will be a lucky winner. The last time I did it, someone was very lucky and won a Striper Sticklegate, completely free, but this time it is an Interstellar. Now do let me know what I should do at 500, because once I hit 250, that will be the next sort of milestone. I would imagine anyway, and then basically, maybe I could do like a gold explosion or a car or something else, but let me know within reason, because it does come out of my own money and everything. But as you can see with the decal, lovely colour it how you want, you can keep it, you can sell it, you can do what you need to, but it does go with a lot of car design, so I thought it was a really good all-round one. I really like the sky blue. I think it's a lovely colour and just so amazing. Now, before I sort of get into the main bulk of the content, then what I did also want to say is that the shop a few days ago, or a little while ago it was actually quite nice. I know that this has been an impact on the market, which is actually tomorrow's video. I'll be talking a bit about the market as best as I can, explaining some things. So I had a look at the burnt sienna playmaker dimonix. I have a look at a few other items as well in the shop. I do support Pixel Army because, again, he's a YouTuber I actually really like. I think he does good videos. But if you are buying things from the shop, support someone. I don't have my code yet, but when I do, then I'll be mentioning that one instead, I suppose. But at the moment, not quite there. But as you can sort of see, the Dracos were pretty bright. I know this is an old clip, so the shop will have changed, of course. So if you did buy them, let me know. Actually, a lot of the sort of like stuff down the bottom, not bad, not great, not amazing, kind of average. And this is the thing. But in the end, I do, of course, end up buying the burnt sienna dimonix. Personally, I thought it wasn't bad for 800. Had Playmaker on it, which is a cert I use quite a bit, and I thought, you know what, for that kind of price, not bad. But main thing is that with this video is talking about profits. Now this is following on sort of from a video that I did about a week and a bit ago, and this is about making profit in items. So this is following the items that I bought and then to sort of sell and make money on. So firstly then with this guy is, of course, he is actually wanting one of the items, which if I remember correctly was a big splash, and he offered me a bubbly, which is not bad, an anodized pearl, and a crimson insidio. And I was like, do you know what, for a big splash with paragon on it, considering that I paid 350 credits for it, I thought that was a win, because the bubbly alone, even if I sold it now, would be worth about 400. But personally, I think things like black markets and some of the stuff will go up a bit as well, so I'm going to hang on to that one for a little while and just kind of wait. Anodized pearl, it varies in price a little bit from sort of 120 up to 200, and the crimson insidio maybe about 200. So I made quite a good sort of profit on this one. I know it is trading items, not credits, but at the moment you kind of expect that, because so many people have spent credits on like the titanium white fennec, other items in the shop, the white hellfire, burnt sienna dimonix maybe, or the titanium white dracos, just lots and lots of things to kind of choose for depending on people's preference. So it has been a bit of a tougher market, this being honest, just with regards to trades. So the next trade then pretty much was, of course, for a wheel, if I remember. Oh no, actually I tell a lie. This one was for the Striker Stormwatch. So I got a pink octane off this guy for a Stormwatch that I paid 350 for. So I bought it for 350 credits for a Striker Stormwatch, which I thought was a really good price. And I do think there is profit to be made in the cheaper black markets, as long as you can kind of just find them and, get them with a cert, get them with a good cert, and you've got a winner. Because I had a lot of offers, but I'll be honest, this guy was the only decent offer that I had. And I have two Striker Stormwatches, because one is mine, that I got given as a birthday present from JHD the Duke, my friend, and then the second one was the one to make profit. I had to make sure that I chose the right one. I did not want to give the incorrect one there. So initially he just says, well, the octane, and then what I do is that I am a little cheeky, but I push for a little bit more. Now I know realistically the octane at the moment is worth about 600 to 700 averagely if I tried to sell it, but I'm going to sit back. I've said this to anyone who's asked me the question, do you think octanes are going to go back up? I think they will, and I'll talk about that more in tomorrow's video when I get the chance, but I do think that it is well worth sort of sitting on and just waiting. So what I said is look, can you give a little bit more? I don't want anything unrealistic. I wasn't going to like push him for something ridiculous because that isn't fair. I'm quite a fair trader when it comes to deals. I kind of want to try and balance it, but obviously I want to make profit, but not like ridiculous. I'm not like one of those ones who is greedy beyond all belief. I mean, I could push him for more and say, look, give me, 500 credits as well. He probably would have said no thanks and gone. And I wanted the pink octane. I mean, not because I'm going to use it, but because I want to sell it for a profit, because I think that will go back up. And if it goes back up to sort of 900 to 1,000 like it was before, that I've just made a good 650 credits just on that item alone. So we do sort of discuss it, and we sort of kind of go through the motions of like just everything, and as I say, I'm one of those sort of traders that isn't like unfair. I just want to kind of make some extra, but with not being unrealistic. I mean, that is the biggest thing. You can as a trader try and push for extra, but you've got to know your limits and know the person you're dealing with, because there's no point in wasting your time. If you're going to accept a deal, I hate people who do ask for extra a lot of the time. He threw in a Huntress, I believe it was, a Goop, and then some other decal called abcus or something, I think. And I think that was then everything. And we went and did the trade. Yeah, there we go, with a cert on it. And I was like, oh, he said, how about these? And I was like, yeah, that's fine, that's cool. They're not massive things, but hey, that's a bit extra. It'll do. And I've already made profit on the octane. I just wanted a couple of extra things as well, just thrown in. Sometimes you get something in that's quite cool, an item that maybe you can use, or you can sell and things like that. But the deal went through. He was happy. I was happy. It worked out. So again, made some nice profit. And of course, these items I'll probably sell because it's for the purpose of the video. But, obviously we'll follow that progress as we go on. So up to this point then, the next part, of course, is to do with the Pyros inverted wheels. So the plan is to give this to one of you lucky winners on May the 4th, 2021. Now, it is subject to, of course, answering questions which are hidden within the videos going back from sort of about 2 weeks back. Basically, you just answer a question, write a comment on any video that isn't like the more recent ones within the sort of last month, and that way I can see the comments and the replies and the answers and tally up your points, but no one else can. And yeah, whoever wins will win either this item, or if you are across platform, you will win an item of the equivalent value, because I've never tried to transfer this over to a different platform, so I've got no idea. But either way, you'll definitely get something, so no worries there. Now, the question for today's video then. So in yesterday's video, I sort of did about designing cars, and pretty much just showing a little bit of what I do, the process to kind of designing a nice car. Obviously, everyone's got different opinions on that, I know, but hey. So at the time, I sort of mentioned about dimonixes, and I said that there were two that were not bought from the shop. Can you tell me the two colours? If you can tell me the two colours, write it on any comment that's on another video, then of course you will get a point. Now, you do need to be subscribed, have notifications on, leave your ID comment if you're entering into it, and of course leave a like on the video, because again, it just really helps out. But otherwise, thank you very much for the support, the people who are answering the questions, it's much appreciated, and of course I will look forward to giving one of you the lucky prize on the 4th of May. Anyway, back to the trading. So at the moment then, next guy, of course, was to get rid of, I believe, the Zombas, I think. Now, I did a deal where I bought 3 sort of sets of wheels, one for a trade up, one for actually, sort of like keep myself, and then one of this. Now, I paid about 110. To be honest, it's very thin. I didn't really make profit on this one, but to be honest, I wasn't that surprised. It wasn't a tradable item, and also as well, it just wasn't really one item that I necessarily wanted, but I threw it in there because I had it, and I thought, and I got 100, so I broke about even. I mean, you could argue I lost about 10 credits, not the end of the world. I've already made profit on some of the others, and to be honest, I just wanted to get rid of it, because again, as I said, I got some other wheels and some things that I wanted to keep anyway, so it worked out really as a break-even kind of deal. Sometimes, when you do trade-ups and things, you don't necessarily, I mean, I didn't actually just trade for just those things. If I'd just traded for that, it wouldn't have been great, but to be honest, it was just that one wheel. And the last one then, of course, is actually to do with the Toon, which was the one that I luckily won up from my my black market trade-up. Did I make profit on it? No, I didn't. Not really, because I tell you why. Because I paid for the exotics to actually trade up and then got a Toon. Yes, if you want to see my reaction, I'll link the video in there. It's quite funny because I just wasn't very happy with it, as you can imagine. But, that's the way it is. So he gives me a Force Razor Titanium White, worth about 200, 150, 200 thereabouts. and he throws in some dimonix wheels as well in forest green. Again, they're probably worth about 100 or something. I haven't checked them in a while. It isn't really profit because I lost on the exotics, but I didn't exactly kind of lose out, I suppose. If I sell these items for credits once the market gets back into some sort of, you know, credit kind of like related, because everyone at the moment is trading items. This is why so many items are cheap. Everyone's trading for items rather than, you know, credits, and it's quite rare anyone having the credits to kind of pay. So, you know, one of those things, really irritating, but hey, it's just, could have been worse. So that is the update so far. I will follow it up with a video, as I say, talking a bit more about the market tomorrow. Bear with me on that. It's going to take a bit of a while just to get it all together, so hopefully that will be tomorrow, but I'll let you know. But otherwise, if you liked the video, you enjoyed it, you like the update on the trading, you find it interesting, drop me a like, a comment, subscribe if you're new and you want to head towards that sky blue interstellar. But otherwise, that is everything for today's video. I hope you enjoyed it and found it informative. See you in the next one. Take care. Bye-bye.